Just relax, please. For the love of God, everybody relax. Hello, Hollywood. Welcome to Talking With. My name is Steve.
I'm Dan. I'm John.
It's a big show, actually, for us. It is a big show. First of all, another matter of business. Gianna's not here, but Josh is here. I'm starting to think they're the same person because it's sort of like Batman and Bruce Wayne. I'm not sure which is which, but I think you're Bruce Wayne and she's Batman. She's the crazy one, you know? Anyways, but more importantly, if you'd like to email us, you can email us at talkinwith, that's talkinwith@gmail.com. We have an email.
How many do we have?
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta get this back.
Live TV, folks.
Go.
No, there I am.
No, how's your week, Dan? What's going on? We'll get to this in a second.
I've been busy. I haven't really done much.
Yeah, but anyways, you were in North Carolina and you almost got raped. Let's tell that story.
Yes.
You think I'm joking? You actually think I'm joking?
I'd like to talk about.
Everybody at home thinks I'm joking right now, but go ahead.
Yeah. Yours.
While I get our email.
How long ago was it? It's like 2000, something like that. My aunt and uncle live in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Lovely place. North Carolina sucks.
Are we at the rape part yet?
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
Okay, good.
Anyway, my brother and my sister and my mom and I go to see some distant fucking branch of the family in Statesville, North Carolina, which if I had an atomic weapon, wouldn't be on the map anymore.
Statesville?
Statesville.
Nice.
Which is referenced in a Nelly song, I think. But that's a digression.
And then you got raped?
Yeah, and then I go by Nelly.
Okay.
But anyway, we have this cousin Tom, who's like this 50-year-old man. Kind of looks like a grape, like a bad grape. He's got kind of this leather kind of hide. And but anyway, he collects antique cars and like does like commercial painting. So he's got these big warehouses with all these antique cars. When they filmed the movie Color Purple, all those cars are his.
Wow.
And he's got this big picture of him and Steven Spielberg, and he's a pederast. So
He's a what?
a pederast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So anyway, for some reason,
Is this going to get really heavy?
kinda, it's kind of funny.
Okay,
But,
go ahead.
Dude, I don't know if our audience knows what pederasts.
He likes young boys.
So what's the difference between pedophile
Biblically.
and pederast?
A pederast and what? A pedophile?
Yeah.
I don't know.
One's an enthusiast.
Yo,
Go ahead.
What's more of a
Hobbyist.
vocation?
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyhow, for some reason they decided to split us up, and my mom and my sister went and stayed somewhere else, and they left me and my brother with the boy-hungry commercial painter.
Oh, God.
And at first, everything's cool. Like he's got like this golf cart that he's souped up. It goes like 45 miles an hour, and it's got like all-terrain wheels on it, and this big cooler of beer. So we're driving around drinking beer.
How old are you?
Oh, I was probably like 2022, 23. something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And
Nice and ripe.
yeah, and my brother was like 12.
Nice and tender.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So tender. But anyway, eventually my brother gets sick of this because we're getting notably more drunk, and he's not having it. So he goes inside to watch TV and go to sleep. I haven't even been inside the house proper yet, so I have no idea what's going on. I mean, we're driving around, and it's starting to get dark, and we're getting drunker, and we have to go back and get more beer, and he goes, "Hey, you ever been spotlighting deer?" I was like, "No." And he goes, "I got this lamp. It's 10,000 lumens." And he pulls out this thing, and it's like the sun. Wow. So we load these shotguns,
Holy shit.
drunk as hell, and go zooming off into the woods. Now, mind you, we're drunk as sailors on shore leave. And we have loaded weapons, and we're just hooting and hollering. There isn't a deer for miles around. So we come to this clearing, and there's like this dilapidated barn. Oh, it gets better. And like, you know, and you get to that, you get to that point where you're drunk and like really gregarious and like everything's
Gregarious?
just kind of, whatever. Don't ever correct me again.
Go ahead.
Anyhow.
No, Gregorius, like Gregory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What quit interrupting?
Go ahead. I want.
Okay.
Let's get to the anal penetration. Go ahead.
Anyhow, so we're in the woods, and he goes, you know, it's really great. You can come down here. We never met. We can get along so well. You know, it's because we're kin. And I'm like, yeah, it's great, Tom. You know, I got this shotgun. And he gives me a hug, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. He's giving me a hug, and then I kind of feel like his craggy lips on my neck, and I'm like, oh. And I'm like, nah. And it's not like I have anything against homosexuality, but there are some glaring problems with this. One, I'm not gay. Two, were I gay, I think 50-year-old Leatherman wouldn't be my type. And three, he's related to me.
We're kin.
No matter, yeah, we're kin.
Right.
So now I'm screwed, figuratively.
Right.
Because I'm in the woods with this guy who's coming on to me pretty strong.
With a shotgun.
We're both well armed. I have no idea where we are. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think I was going to have to flee. So now I have to be real delicate about the whole situation. I go, oh, get away from me. I have to let him down real easy so he'll drive me back so I can go rescue my brother. Which takes hours. Finally, I cajole him, and believe me, it was an act of amazing diplomacy that I got this guy to drive me back to the warehouse. And we zoom in, and put the guns away, which is good. And he goes, I don't know what would be wrong with you and I going into this little room here and jacking off together. And he toddles into this room and just drops his shorts, and he's got this old man boner waving there. And I'm just I was like, whoa, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, I think there's a lot of things wrong with that. So anyway, I finally cajole him. I tell him I feel sick because I've been drinking all this beer, and cajole him into going into the house, which I've never been into. So then I go into the bathroom and I feign vomiting, which is a lot of me going.
What does that sound like?
Or something like that.
Okay.
Vomiting.
Okay.
Noises.
Yeah.
And then splashing the water like something's going
Okay.
in there. Yeah.
Well, you got to commit to something like that.
Exactly.
At that point,
I'm real method
get it done
when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
So anyway, he comes and checks if I'm okay, and then he goes away for a while and comes back, and all he's got are these red jockey shorts on, and he kind of is up in the door jam, and he's like, you coming to bed? You can sleep with me. I was like, I don't know, I'm real sick.
God.
So finally he goes away, and it's silent. I'm kind of in there for 20 minutes. Now I have to creep around this house like a ninja, looking for my younger brother. And I'm sneaking all over the bottom floor. I'm just praying to God he's on the bottom floor, because there's it's an old southern house. It's got 50 floors and 1,000 gables and all that shit. So anyway, I find him in this front room, and he's dead asleep. So now I have to creep up along the side of the bed, kind of lurk up over the top, and put my hand over his mouth so he doesn't make any noise when I wake him up, which is something I've never wanted to do to my little brother, is have my hand over his mouth and shake him. Shh, don't say a word. And he's like, what's wrong? I go, I can't explain right now. We need to leave.
Oh my God.
So we grab our shit and run out the door, and for miles, through the woods up to this other house where my aunt and uncle are staying, which fortunately I was sober enough to remember where that was. And I'm pounding on the door, and it's 4 a.m. at this point. And then this, some older relative, I can't remember what his name is, comes out. He's, kind of looks like Lurch.
Yeah.
And I go, where's my uncle? Where's my uncle? And he kind of totters off to get him. My uncle comes out, and I, explain it to him 1,000,000 miles an hour, and he's freaked out. Anyway, the next day, they all go to this family reunion that they were having. I didn't attend, because I was a little pissed off about that, and still kind of resent my family for going in the first place. But anyway, all I wanted to do was call the girl I was dating at the time. I just needed to talk to somebody familiar, and I'm calling, and I'm calling, and I'm calling, and I'm calling, and she's not answering, and she's not answering, and she's not answering. And then she picks up.